walking with the ghost.
Hey guys, it's Maggie, aka Moogie, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I don't really know what to talk about. I've been really, kind of depressed lately. There's just been a lot going on, and, I'm usually, like, when I'm depressed, I'll just hide it, and I'll be happy and crack jokes and be the person that makes everybody laugh because that makes me feel better. I don't want anybody to know that I'm upset, but I just feel like, honestly, that's not me, and I feel like I'm pretending a little bit to be this person. And my dad, when I was younger, always told me, like, be yourself. Don't try to please anybody else, because the only way you're going to be happy is to be happy with yourself and what you're doing and who you are, what you want, and where you want to go in life. And I just feel like I've been kind of not doing that lately. By the way, that was my knuckle crack. What is that? I think that's my dinner, but it's okay. I just feel like I haven't been doing that lately, and I've been kind of like lying to myself and pretending almost. And that's just, I don't want to be the person that gets on YouTube and is like, feel bad for me, like, my life is so hard, which it's not. I have a family. I have the air conditioning just turned off. I have air conditioning. I have a house. I have, like, everything that I need in life. But sometimes with depression, you're just depressed, and there's no reason, or there is a reason, but you can't form the words to describe how you're feeling and what it's towards. And sometimes there's, like, no reason why you're feeling the way that you are, and you just are. Let's just put an analogy into this. You're driving, right? You're just, like, going down this road, and there's nobody there, and then all of a sudden you have to stop because this tree just falls on the road, and you have to stop. And it's like, the tree fell, nobody's around to help you, you can't get around it with your car, you don't know what to do. You have no phone signal, you can't call anybody, you can't have anybody help you. It's just, you have to figure out how you're going to get this tree out of the road. And that's kind of how depression is. It's like a roadblock to, like, your happiness and, like, where you want to go in life. And it's just, like, it's hard. It's really hard to get up every day and to put a smile on your face and to walk to school or to, like, downstairs to your family, or if you don't live in a 2-story house, just out in the living room to your family and, like, pretend like everything is 100% okay. And that's how I feel a lot of the time. And I've had a really stressful life growing up. Like, there's just a lot of things that's happened, and I'm not the one to complain about these things, but I feel like they have, like, a really big impact on what's going on. And I was brought up a certain way. My parents, my mom and my dad, aren't together. They haven't been together since I was 2, so it's just what I know. And I feel like my mom brought me up a different way than my dad did. And then when my dad remarried and my mom remarried, my step-parents brought me up a certain way as well, and, like, they helped raise me a different way. So, like, everything is just really hard. You have 4 different people telling you, like, to do this, and then this, and then this, and then this. So, like, I'll have my mom tell me, like, I need to do this, and, like, have this to be successful. And then I'll have my dad tell me, no, that's not what you need. You don't need this. You need this to help you be successful. And then it's just stressful because you're really trying, and you feel like you can't really go anywhere. And I don't get along with my mom, at all. She's not really, like, there for me. When I was little, she always just wanted to, like, push me away, and she always told me that my dad was a bad person, and he would never be there for me, and my dad was in the army, so I didn't see him, so I thought she was true, and I was, like, little, so I just had to believe what she said, and my dad came home, and then we finally got to see my dad. I was, like, mostly with my grandparents, because my mom didn't want me, and my brother, she just wanted to go out and party, but yeah, I came back to my dad, and then I spent all these years hating my dad because of what my mom said. I was young, and I didn't know what to think, and I was just going by off of what she told me, and I figured out, just recently, not even too long ago, that my dad is actually the person that's there for me, and he's a true parent, and he will always be there for me, and he loves me, and he will fight for me, and sometimes the way that he shows love is a little different, and I'm just not used to that, because parents base their teaching to their children off of what their parents did, and what their parents' parents did, and everything. It's all about, your life is like, basically, your parents. They'll show you where you can go, and what will happen when you do this, and your consequences to your actions, and you kind of take those tools, and you figure out what you want to do with that. And you learn from your mistakes, and you move forward, and you lean on them for help. But the way that I grew up, it's just like, I don't like coming to people with my problems, because I feel like that's a burden, because I didn't have a lot of people there for me when I was younger, so I don't go to them for my problems. So, me and my mom still don't get along. My dad is the person that I like being around, but sometimes he just has a hard way of showing, like, how he's proud, and, like, how he appreciates something, and that's not his fault, that's just how he is. Like, I don't blame him for that, but sometimes I get hurt by the way he, like, puts his emotions out there, and I know that's not his intention. I know he's not trying to hurt me. It's just, like, what he thinks is right. And, I love my dad. I love my stepmom. She is more of a mom than anyone has ever been for me. And my dad always taught me, like, to be yourself and to move forward. And he has also taught me how to use humor and, like, how to be confident in who I am and, like, not care what anybody else thinks. And that's why I just kind of let go. Like, I do stupid stuff. This YouTube channel where I do stupid stuff with friends, it helps. YouTube helps. And, like, being with friends help. Because I feel like I have somebody there for me. And when I help somebody, it helps me, because the advice that I give them, when they come to me with a problem and I give them advice, sometimes I just needed them to come to me with that problem, and I needed to get that advice out, so I could be like, hey, that was actually really good advice, I need to use that on myself. So I improve myself, and I feel better about myself when I help other people. So sometimes I'll help other people, and they will take that, and they'll be like, thank you, and then when I come to them for help, they'll be like, no, like, I don't know what to do, like, stuff like that, which, I mean, it's okay, like, I get it, not everybody knows what to do in every situation, we're not all perfect, if we were, we'd all be billionaires, but, see, I'm a strong believer in personality. Personality gets you where you want to go. If your heart's big, you're gonna go places. If your head's big, you're not gonna go places. Sometimes when your heart's big, it doesn't get seen. Like, you don't get seen. They're gonna look at you and they're gonna see what's on the outside and they're not gonna care what's on the inside. And then you're gonna be like, I probably shouldn't surround myself with those people. Some people don't really think that. They'll be like, I need to change myself to be likable to that person. And you shouldn't do that. Because you are who you are. Nobody's gonna change that. Your mindset is your mindset. It's not anybody else's mindset. It's yours. So how you think and how you act, it's yours. Like, if you see a homeless man on the street and you want to give him money, go give him money. Like, that's what I would do. But some people, they'll be like, oh, I see that all the time, like, just walk by. Like, that, and that's okay too. Like, that's how they want to live their life, then that's how they're going to live their life. All I'm saying is, you just have to be grateful. And I'm grateful that I have a world that I can stand on. Doesn't have to necessarily mean that I know who runs this world and who I'm gonna look up to and where I'm gonna go. I kind of just am building myself right now. And it's hard. Because, especially with the depression and the anxiety, it's really hard because it's kind of like all this weight on your shoulders. And you're trying to, like, rise up and, like, this is holding you down. It's hard. You gotta be brave. You gotta fight through it. And you gotta know what you're doing in life. You gotta know who you want to be. And if it changes, it changes. That's perfectly fine. That's all part of the roadway to who you are. It's all part of it. And I just ranted about a ton of stuff. But yeah. Basically, don't listen to anybody else. Be you. It's what I do. I'm myself. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm very outgoing. I think I'm gonna, like, really, like, just go for stuff. Just go for what I want. And go for who I want to be with. And the cars keep passing by. I'm gonna be me. And I'm not gonna let anybody stop that. I'm not gonna let my parents stop that, which I know they won't. But I'm not gonna let my mom stop that. I'm not gonna let people at school stop that, because they're irrelevant anyways. If you're changing yourself to be liked in high school, you're most likely never going to see those people again after high school, and then you're going to be this person that you don't even like, and everybody's going to know you for that person, and you're going to be like, well, what the hell do I do now? Because everybody knows me as this person that I don't even like, and I have to keep being that person. Don't try to be likable. Just be you. And just by being me, I've gained so many more friends. And I promise you, you will too. If you're weird, you're weird. Who cares? Everybody's weird. It's just they're weird in their own way. Some more than others. I'm really weird. Like, all my friends think I'm weird, and I just say thank you. Whenever they call me weird, I'm just like, thanks. I take that as a compliment. Like, it's just a thing. Life is life. If you don't know how to move forward, find somebody that will help you move forward. Or find an activity that helps you get your mind off things to move forward. Like, I joined Color Guard, which is where we dance with the band and we do flag work. And I've been doing that, and that really helps get my mind off of things. When I dance, I feel like I can let go. When I do the flag, I feel like every time I move the flag, like, something else is, like, flying off the flag. That's how I feel. I don't feel like it's stressful or, like, hard or anything. I just feel like it's easy. It's, like, a tool that I use to get through life. It's, like, helping me let everything go and get everything off my chest. And I'm, like, so thankful that I can be a part of it. And everybody's so nice. And I feel like I can let go with them. And they're all there for me. And I can be there for them. And it's just, it's really nice. So find something or someone that will help you move forward. So, that's all I gotta say. Live your life. Be you. Screw everybody that tells you you can't. Because you can. I know it's gonna be hard. Life's hard. But just find the power to kick that tree out of the fucking road. Kick it out of the road. You just need the power to move that tree. If you have the right mindset, just the tree will move. And once you move that tree, you're unstoppable. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Peace.
I was walking with the ghost.